Okay. So let's go ahead and get this cracking. Here it is. It is Sunday. It's another episode of DPU Presents. I'm Keith. I'm one of your hosts. We have the DPU crew. They're in full effect. We still got people coming in. Trying to get all these sounds right. All right. Check, and check. Awesome. So let's go ahead and kick this off for this week. This week is week 8. So week 8 it stems from last week's winner, who actually was a tie between Clientele and Frankie Jr. So they decided we're going to go this week with video game samples as far as the theme. It's going to be a lot of fun, but there's a lot of stuff that you guys aren't ready for. I know I haven't even listened to all the tracks yet, so we're all going to be pleasantly surprised with what's going on. We got Frank on the ones and twos. So whenever you're ready, please let me know who we got lined up first. No, I already know who's first.
Always setting the tone. Sean Razor, Mr. Randolph Privet. We're gonna play his joint. Razor, you wanna say anything before I play?
It's just from my favorite video game, Mortal Kombat. I've been playing it since Mortal Kombat 1. And that's it. You know, it's Mortal Kombat, man.
All right, here we go.
Finish him.
Ooh. Tough.
Wow,
Tough.
that 808
That was
lasted
tough.
about 6 seconds after the song. You know, that's when it's getting hard.
Hey, y'all. He made that in Logic, though.
That was tough.
Damn.
Wait a
That's your
minute.
first. That's your first Logic beat.
I don't know that I made it. I'm trying to remember if I made it in Logic or not. I thought I made it in Machine. I do be sipping sometimes when I'm working. I might have.
That's what's up. Look, we're gonna go ahead and get it started. Mr. Hawkins, what do you got for the first
Man, I
submission?
just honestly, the things that y'all been saying have been, again, it always resonates with the things that I'm feeling. Like I felt like it was dope, and I loved. First of all, let me just say, finish him. I love that. That was dope. It was like you telling everybody, nah, this is it. This is it. Finish him. They done. I'm the champ. I love that. And I also love that the beat that you put behind that it felt like classic 80s, 90s hip hop beat. And I love that. So yeah, good job.
That's what's up. That's what's up. So who's next?
All right, next up is Phil, one of the new members. Phil, you want to talk about the beat real quick?
Okay. Can y'all see? Y'all hear me now?
Oh yes, we got you.
Yeah, I just, for some reason, I tried to use the Mario sample first, but for some reason I had that Tetris sample in my head. And so I played the Tetris sample out, and then I just had fun with it, just chopping up in different ways and stuff like that.
All right, here we go.
Yo,
Okay.
Okay.
So the new guy
All right.
comes out swinging.
What are we talking
Man.
about right now? That's all I'm saying.
Man,
Look,
Oh,
that is.
Man,
look,
that was heavy.
That
Look,
was
Aaron
tough.
comes out with DJ Clientele style 808s off the
Yeah.
rip.
Look, he kept his composure too. Look at him.
Yeah, that was
Oh.
nice.
Sick.
Mr. Hawkins,
Good job, bro. That was real good, man.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Thank you.
You
Got
got
that bottom. Trust me, it's thumping in here.
So Hawkins, go ahead and let it rip, man. What you got for Mr. Phil?
Man, so let me be honest. Every time, y'all play a track, I'm listening, I'm taking notes, but I also scroll through what everyone else is doing at the time. And all I'm saying is everyone was like bobbing. They was now everybody was doing it. Every single body was doing it. So I just like to get the reactions of everybody else. But let me tell you what I felt. I felt like I was in a dope. I don't want to say ass. I was in a dope game, right? And we went through all this. That's what I felt like. We went through all the stages of the game. I felt like that with I'm grooving. You know what I'm saying? Like it was like I'm seeing all of the game. I'm here. I gotta say the princess on this level, then I'm moving to the next level, and I'm saving. I felt like that, and I thought you did an excellent job, bro.
Thank you.
That's what's up. Look, I think this week's already shaping up. It's going to be a playlist week. What do you think, Peso?
Man, you already know that was fire, bro.
Absolutely.
If I'm bobbing my head, if I'm breaking my neck, bro, you done got me. You know what I'm saying? That's dope.
Good stuff. But good job, Phil. Very, very good so far. Frankie,
Seriously.
who's up next?
Next up is the ringleader himself, Mr. Keith.
Oh. Okay. So I'm not even going to tell you where I sampled from. I'm just going to let the track play.
Just ahead, make a left turn on North Calvert Street using the upcoming left lane.
That's
It's got to be Phil. The other Phil.
What's up?
Phil Black.
Yeah, Phil. Yeah.
Yo.
Yeah. So I'm just going to go ahead and mute him out. But it's all good. But yeah, we had a good time making this track. My wife, she came in, she listened to it. So the rest is history. So go ahead and let them hear it.
All right, here we go. said that ain't fair.
Yes, sir.
Dog, I was listening to the drums and I was like, wait, those are like in his house, like he recorded himself doing.
Like those drums are so real. No,
Yeah, that's
drums got me gone.
You know, he waited for his wife to go to the grocery store so he can get down on it.
Wow.
That's why we didn't do no live instrumentation week. Damn all that.
Man, that might be the next challenge. Live instrument, live
Oh shoot!
nature.
Wow.
I don't know if we're gonna go that far.
Challenge.
I don't know if we're gonna
That
go
is
that
so
far.
smooth,
Everyone
man.
doesn't have access. So I appreciate the love.
So
One thing
smooth.
one thing I will say is actually I'll ask you guys a question. Do you have any idea what video game that came from? The sample. Like
Streets of Rage.
Parappa the Rapper.
No, not at all. Not at all.
Sonic the Hedgehog.
Nah. Wait, whoa, what'd you say? What'd you say?
Sonic the Hedgehog.
Absolutely correct.
Oh,
You couldn't get
dang.
through the. I was gonna say it sounded like it should be in like a newer version of it. Did good.
Actually, it's the original stage 2. Chemical Plant.
Is that it?
Yep.
Yeah.
Oh wow.
So yeah, stage 2, part 2 of the song where the organ comes in. That's all that organ sound was. So
Oh, I'm done now.
yeah.
Yeah,
Wow.
that was
So-
definitely dope, man. Dope.
Appreciate it.
That bass
But,
and those drums, though.
Yeah, that was.
Man.
Yeah, that's what I was saying. I was like, man, that bass, bro. The bass was heavy.
Gone.
Thank
Then he
you,
put
thank
them
you.
keys in there. I was like, yo, he did that live. I'm jealous.
But you go with what you know best. So thank you. Frankie, who we got next?
I don't get to talk.
Demetrius.
Oh yeah, my
I was just trying to go right past all
He's
that.
trying to move the shine off of him.
Hey, no, he's like, I'm trying to go straight to the win.
Straight for the win.
So I was writing a little bit. I'm sorry. I was writing to the beat. That's what I was doing. Can't really lie. But I thought that you did a great job. Like the way you mixed that in and the drums that you added to it, I thought it gave it a great feel. It gave it a great like up tempo, upbeat, move with me type of feel. And I felt like you could really do anything over that track. I felt like it was just a great feel from the drums. You did a great job.
I appreciate it. Thank you.
I hear Beyonce on that. I'm just saying.
Agree.
Y'all crazy. But Frank, who's next?
Next up on the chopping block, Mr. J Peso.
Yo. So my first beat was Street Fighter, and I actually let Randolph hear it first. And he was like, "Yeah, that's dope." But then I was teaching him something in Logic because I don't like Pro Tools. So I was teaching him something in Logic, and I came up on Machine. We came up on Machine, and I saw that this Nintendo in Machine, and I brought it into my Logic phone, and I was like, I'm gonna play with this, and this is what I came up with. So, hope y'all like it.
Yo.
Man, I sounded like I just had lunch at Dave and Buster's, man. For real.
Hey, that track was fun just to listen to.
Yo, that was fire, man. Like, for real, I'm straight vibing to that joint.
Wow.
Appreciate it, fellas.
I just heard the whole Young Money team on that. No, straight up.
Yeah, man.
Dang.
Bring Nicky back, man. Let's do this thing, man. For real.
Dang.
So real quick before I pass it off to Mr. Hawkins, exactly what I said. This is going to be another week where every track is going to be on the playlist for this week. I'm loving it. So
Appreciate it, man.
Great idea for the video game thing. But without further ado, Mr. Hawkins, what do you have about Mr. J. Peso's track?
So there was definitely a personal connection for me with that track because my background is singing. So as a singer, singing in choir when you grow up, and not just church, but in school, you always learn the Hallelujah chorus. So as soon as I heard it, I was like immediately drawn, and I was like intrigued by what you were going to do. And as I listened, I just loved everything you did, from the switching back and forth to the breaks, to everything that you did with that track. I thought it was phenomenal, man. It was again, I know I'm gonna take out my personal bias, but what I really heard was you broke those so cleanly and it was so smooth. I thought you did a great job.
Appreciate it, man. Thank you.
That's what's up. So yeah, I've got a new high standard. So that's what's up.
Great job, bro. Great job.
Appreciate it, bro.
So Frankie, who do we have next?
You can look on my face and you know who's next.
Oh my gosh. It's not you. Oh, who? What? Clientele's not last?
For the first time.
Somebody outweighted him.
Yeah.
No, it ain't no waiting game, man. For real. Like, if you turn it in on Tuesday, it's you done too fast. You know what I'm saying?
I'm messing with you, dog. I know you particular about what you do. It always comes out that you are definitely particular about that.
Yeah.
So tell us a little bit about what your selection has for us this week, Clientele.
All right. So there's 3 samples that I use for this week's submission. The first one is Super Nintendo Echo the Dolphin. And then number 2, Sonic the Hedgehog PlayStation 4. And then the last one, it's in Japanese. I don't even read that scratch. So, you know, it's like it's a Japanese game that didn't even make it to the US. So like them soundtracks is killer. I put a new flex on the 808s, like extra hard. I hope you like how it sounds. It's like a nice new sound to it. And I'm vibing. It's all kinds of vibes, man. I hope y'all enjoy it.
Damn, Clientele, your beats is fire. Clientele is a monster. Street science music. Shall we go? Oh.
Okay, so right off the jump, all I'm gonna say is DJ Clientele is automatically disqualified.
For real.
That joint had to be like 7 minutes long, bro.
5:30 to be exact. 5:30 the same time I turned it in.
Yo.
Yeah, 808s are jumping, man.
Yo,
Straight up.
I quit, dude.
I gotta step it up.
I'm out.
Let me go ahead and let's get Demetrius to go ahead and talk on this track because I know we'll sit there and take everything from him. So Demetrius, what you got for us on Clientele's track for this week?
All right, so just a little background. My two favorite artists or actresses are Mrs. Huxtable, right, from with Dude and the family and everything, and my second one is Nia Long, and I feel like Nia Long is like perfect. The first two words I wrote down when I just was listening, I was like, Nia Long. I felt like this track was perfect. And I said, well, let me write a couple of different words so it's more relevant, so everyone knows that this is the bar for perfection. So I wrote Mona Lisa. That's what this track was. I can't say nothing else.
Wow.
If that track is Nia Long, I'm Cuba Gooding Punch in the air, because
Yeah, right, bro.
Yeah.
Oh my God, man, y'all funny.
Yeah. But no, that track is so. I mean, it stands on its own. I mean, that was a dope track.
Thanks, guy.
Clientele. I mean, every time I hear a track, man, I feel like fighting somebody.
It's about spreading love, man. Spreading love.
Yeah, I know it's about spreading love. I know but you know what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
Yeah,
It make you get angry.
Yeah, like, man.
See, I remember that type feeling when Atlanta was doing that type of music.
Yeah.
Everyone wanted to just turn up with the cups up.
Well, Clientele's bringing that back. Clientele's bringing that back.
I've been keeping it safe in here. Yeah.
Okay.
It's hot out the oven. It's ready to drop.
Look, it's the new dungeon. Got you. Good job, Clientele. Good job. So, Frank, who do we have next up, sir?
Me.
Oh.
To follow that.
Well,
Frankie.
All right.
Believe it or not, you chose the category for this week. So, I mean,
unfortunately, I did. All right, look. So, last week with the procrastination worked so well, I thought I'd do it again. So I gave myself a 24-hour turnaround to try and get everything done. I finished in the 11th hour. Sampled a couple of Japanese Japanese video games, stuff that ain't nobody gonna remember or pronounce. The one game I did sample that people might know is Castlevania, one of the PlayStation versions. So without further ado, go ahead and do mine.
USA. Round one, fight. Choose your destiny. Liu Kang, Johnny Cage. Round two, fight. Fatality. You weak, pathetic fool. You will die, mortal. Round three, fight. Gotcha. Final round, fight. Nine, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. You lose. You win. Perfect.
Yo.
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 That was exciting, man. That was exciting.
See, and that's why I felt like I needed to change mine because I knew somebody was going to do that Street Fighter too.
Man, that sound platinum. Man.
I'm glad I didn't do it. That's dope.
Wow. Super sick. Wow.
But that's a good job, Frank. But you always do a good job. I guess your procrastination formulas might be working for you.
Yeah, man.
Maybe.
Maybe.
And that was like dino speed. That was 24 hours.
Yeah, that was 24 hours. The Asia, actually, can you jump on and let them know that I made a beat like at 4 o'clock today while you were?
Yeah, it's true. It's true. Literally like 2 hours ago.
Dang.
Wow. Wow, I'm impressed. That was killer.
That's certified. That's certified.
Got
Oh
it.
my God.
Mm-mm.
So,
Dang.
look, for those of you who don't know who Asia is, she is the other half of the dynamic duo. She's a producer herself. She can get in when she's ready. But she also writes. She also sings. So, I mean, welcome to the group.
Yeah.
Thank you. Thanks for having me. I'm enjoying listening.
Definitely waiting on that album. I'll be that first one. I'm be the first one.
No, you be the second one. I'm gonna have the first track.
I'm trying to get a collab. That's what I'm trying to do. Get a collab.
Got that.
So,
lap.
but without further ado, though, Demetrius, go ahead and lay it down.
So I really struggled to find the words because it was like everything was so dope. I love how you use the samples of the video game, and I could hear them in each one. They weren't all as overt, I guess is the word, but I could hear them always, and I felt like you did a great job of incorporating those samples in there.
Appreciate it, man.
That's what's up. So I know which one I'll be downloading to listen to on my way to work tomorrow. I'm just saying. Answers all of them. But Frankie, who do we have next on the list?
All right. So next is my man, Mike Britton. You want to unmute yourself? Talk about this track.
Ooh, so as I put in the chat, man, they was working my ass to death, so I didn't really get a chance to dive deep into the samples I was going through this week. But fortunately, I had a beat from 2014 that I made. I wasn't savvy with samples back then, but I was good at playing things by ear. So I played the sample myself and made a whole beat from just me playing it. And you guys will hear how it sounds. I won't say what it's from, but you guys will know when you hear it.
Okay, no doubt. So looking forward to hearing the first submission from Mr. Mike.
All right, here we go.
Yeah.
I just want to say real quick. Britton, we've been
I'm gonna have to take these studio speakers back, man. I think I blew the woofers. Good gracious.
for 10 years, and why is this the first time I'm just not hearing this beat?
I don't really know how to tell you. I didn't know you didn't hear this beat.
No words.
And sorry about the speakers too, man. I tell you,
What is that? 15 hertz, man.
Probably lower than that.
Up a Richter scale, not a.
Friend said I had.
That track is ready to go.
Yeah,
for real.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Ain't shit.
Tell us how you really feel, Frank. Tell us how you really feel.
But
So,
taking him off Elon Musk.
uh-oh.
Oh, dang.
That's cold-blooded. But one thing I'm going to say is, look, I was reading through the comments while the beat was playing, and I mean, you guys on Facebook, y'all can't see the comments inside of the Zoom. Sorry for that. But he made this track in 2014 while deployed on a ship.
That's what we did back then. Yep.
So to tell you that music sets its own benchmark, I mean, look, you guys have heard it. Without further ado, though, Mr. Hawkins, go ahead and lay it down for Mr. Mike Brenton's first submission. You're on mute, brother.
My bad. If you gotta come into the game, that's how you gotta come into the game. You gotta let everybody know I'm here. And that's what you did with that. I felt like it was such a good feel. Like it was hard hitting and it was melodic as well. And there were so many great elements that you just added to it. It was just a great feel. It was a great, intro. Like, this is me. And I'm here.
Thank you.
That's what's up.
I need that beat in my email, bro.
Yep. He said he don't have the stems. You can't have that.
Yeah.
Yeah, I honestly don't. I fucking would if I could search harder, man, to see if I actually have it, but at the time I don't think I saw it, man.
You can always remake it, bro.
Yeah. I mean, if you can do that on a ship, I'm sure you can do plenty at home with tools that you have now. As long as it's not Logic. So, without...
Amen.
Got him.
Hold up.
Just so you know, that was definitely a Logic beat.
Oh!
I am a
My
reformed,
man.
a Logic user. I have switched to Pro Tools. And they're not paying me to say that.
Oh my goodness,
bro,
that's terrible. That's terrible. Well, earlier Peso went ahead and he did his Logic plug, so I had to jab back. Is that the last track we have, Frankie?
No, we have Junius.
Come on, dog. Come on, can't forget about me, dog.
Oh, I didn't forget. Make sure you dropped it on time.
Oh yeah. Always.
All right. So real quick, tell us about your sample selection and what happened this week.
Sat down after Frankie called me a rookie and sat down and thought about all the games I could sit down and be in front of for like 5 hours at a time. So I chose some from Assassin's Creed. At the end of the song, I cut all of the low end off of the sample, and it made me come up with my own like counter chords for it. You'll find out in a second.
Okay.
That's all I gotta say.
Well, look, we ready to hear it.
Rookie.
So, Frankie, go ahead.
Final Fantasy.
That was it.
Yo, that's
Man, that was so dope.
That was it.
That was ridiculous.
Yo,
It's like I was watching the movie.
bro.
That's how I felt.
That had so much feeling.
Man, I'm serious. That's how you felt?
It was amazing, man.
I thought that was the remake of Roots or something. Boy, I was feeling like God.
Oh, Roots. Come on, man. Come on, man.
Oh,
No,
That
man.
be the podcast, man.
Yo,
That's
Be saying
That's
wow.
fire, bro.
Appreciate it.
Let me
Thank you.
man, that was
Thank
so
you.
dope.
Take it.
I was
I'm
telling
gonna go ahead.
Phil-
Go ahead. I'm a.
that beat got me in my feels, bro. Like for real. You can't tell, but that was in my feels, bro.
I'm telling you, I'm so sad now.
I'm so sad.
Sorry. So sorry. So sorry. Go get a Red Bull.
Man, I gotta go make a coffee. I'll be back.
I put him to sleep.
Look, Hawkins, go ahead and run this one down. That was some.
Yeah, so the first thought I had was thematic or theatrical, and it was definitely emotion building. You know what I mean? It was like you couldn't help but, as you listen to this, get emotional about something. Like, it was so emotional. The track was so emotional by itself. Again, without any lyrics attached, you're emotional about the feeling of what the music is bringing. And like, great job.
Nelson.
Yeah.
Wow.
Great
Appreciate
job.
it.
Yeah.
Appreciate it.
Yo. Man, well, that concludes all of the submissions for this week. This was a tough week. It was a fun week, but this was a tough week. I mean, everyone had heat.
Seriously.
We starting off with the Mortal Kombat, ended with Assassin's Creed.
That was a journey, huh?
Everything in between. I mean, you got the whole gambit. You wanted to finish somebody off.
Finish him.
And then we ended with the funeral song. So, Demetrius, before you get out of here and disappear on us, two things. We need a final verdict on what you think was the track for this week. I know it's a tough job, brother, and I'm glad I'm not the one that has to do it.
Yeah, so this, again, everyone, like always, it's so hard all the time because everyone always brings it. So last week I came up with a tie, and I apologize for that, but let me just go ahead and say there's another tie. I got a tie between Jay Peso and Phil. I felt like those two tracks were so just there. You know what I mean? Like, they brought everything that we were asking for the week. And like, I couldn't stay in my seat for those two tracks. Like, everybody was dope and I was bobbing for everybody. But those two tracks, I just felt like I had to get up. I couldn't stay seated and bob my head. I had to get up and move everything, because that's what those tracks commanded. They commanded that type of feel. And so, again, respect to everybody. Phil, Jay Peso, I felt like y'all two cats brought it the most this week. Respect to y'all too. Respect to everybody. Y'all all bring it all the time. So, but Jay Peso and Phil, that's who I would pick as the ones who brought it the most.
That's what's up.
Appreciate it, man. Appreciate it, fellas.
No, straight up.
Phil came in and took a win.
I know, right off the bat, the first one.
Nice.
So this actually concludes our Facebook portion of the week. We will come back to you next week with some more hot tracks from these hot producers called DPU. So until next time.
Peace.
Peace.